Okay? But the trend is down. Okay? The trend is down, right? But doesn't mean things can't pump. Okay? I am looking for it to pump, but the trend is down. So, trade your things accordingly. I don't want people to come back and go, oh, you were long, why is it going down? Right? The stop losses should have already been profit. Majority of the coins have already done 10-20% already. This is done 15-16%. So, you know, don't be a fucking dumbass. We're in a downtrend. And I've been saying this for almost a month now. We're in a downtrend, so trade accordingly. Okay? Don't be a fucking dumbass. Net short, still net short. Nothing has changed. Still net short. Okay? So, the pressure is towards the downside overall. Okay? Doesn't mean we can't get a small little pop to the top, right? Nothing goes straight down, nothing goes straight up, right? So, let's see. Until Bitcoin goes above 58,000, it's downtrend. So, majority of people who shorted around that 67, 66 shorts from back in the day, if you guys remember, majority of the heavy stop losses, for me anyway, is around 58-ish. I'm not going to change it for now. I'm going to wait until the Monday, see what happens on Monday, throughout the weekend, and I'm going to change the stop loss then. Currently, it stays at 58, 59. But if we still hang around these ranges by the time Monday comes, I might change the stop loss for it. I might move the stop loss lower. But for now, the stop loss stays where it is. Okay? Because this is just an impulse move currently. And I don't want to change my plan on an impulse move. Right? Because that's a bad decision. Okay? So. I mean. So PT is here. Potential short opportunities here and here. Okay. And that's pretty much it, really. You might be thinking, well, why don't you short this? You could, but it's a little bit too aggressive for my liking. I'd rather just either short this one or this one. Yeah. That's just me, though. Again, you guys can do whatever the hell you want to do with your fucking trades. So you talked to Busty about Secret Witch Austin. It was for crypto, dude. It was for crypto. I think we did it perfectly. So, market shifts from 2 AM till 5 AM. And the market shifts from 5 AM to 9 AM. I think we did that perfectly today, as you can see. Retested, market shifted. Retested, market shifted. And currently market shifting again. We're at 8, 9, 20 now. UK time, yes. It's not all the time this happens, but it happens majority of the time. No, previous trend reverses. So, previous trend was a dump, it will become a pump. If the previous trend was a pump, it will become a dump. It will become a retrace of some kind. If it was a dump, it will become a retrace of some kind. Not a dump, some sort of a retrace movement. Okay? I'm not saying that every whatever market pumps and crashes. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the market shifts. The momentum shifts. It's been like this for years. We've had this discussion a couple of years back as well. We've had this discussion a couple of months back as well. We had this discussion yesterday as well. It's always been the same. Nothing has changed. No, 2 AM the market shifts to 5 AM. 5 AM to 9 AM till 10 AM. And then the market shifts again from 10 to 9 AM till 1 PM-ish. All the way to 2 PM. Then market shifts again, continues on until 5 PM, and the market shifts again until the daily close. and then it starts over again at 2 a.m. It's been like this for a long time, dude. I know there's 3 people who have made a bot from this stream who are using this method to make profit. Have been doing it for, I don't know, almost, I think last time they asked me to check it was February, so almost 9 months. I love this though, dude. Bitcoin is not a meme. 69 rejection, 420 rejection. I love it, man. Can you do GALA? We were looking at a retrace on GALA yesterday, right? Yeah, there you go. Oh, not yesterday. What was it? We were looking at GALA last week. Yeah, last week. Oh, actually, no, 2 weeks ago. No, early November. Sorry, not 2 weeks ago. Yeah, no, wait, give me 2 seconds. Oh, we're looking at it a couple of days ago. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. So yeah, we're looking for it to dump to this level. I think we did it. Yeah, we did it. There you go. So before, after. Pretty easy stop loss. It's the market shift. So a downtrend becomes an uptrend. Uptrend becomes a downtrend. Okay. I'm not saying market dumps every 2 a.m. right? Before 2 a.m. if the market was pumping, then you'll see a retracement. If the market was dumping, you'll see a retracement, meaning a pump. Right? So between 2 to 5 a.m. if the market was dumping, at 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. the market will retrace, invert, which is from a dump to a pump. And then market will shift again from 9 till 1 to 2 p.m. And then it will shift again from that time till 5. And it will shift again from 5 till daily close. And it will shift again slightly till 2. And then the cycle will continue. It's just the way it's always been. Not all the time, but guys, you all have charts. Go back and have a look at it. Don't take my word for it. I said this yesterday. Don't take my word for it. Just go and have a look at it. Some people yesterday PM'd me about it and went, holy shit. There was a guy who actually made an algo out of it. There was a guy who made an indicator out of it. And there was another guy who made an algo out of it, which is funny. But yeah, we discussed it yesterday's stream. Is it the same for time? I don't know about the quarters, dude. Generally, first quarter, second quarter is generally profit, right? First and second quarter generally profit. Third and fourth is generally trending until Christmas, November, December, and then people start taking profits until first quarter, and then mid of second quarter, things starts pumping again. But it's a very iffy strategy. You only look at these sort of strategies if you're seeing downrange for up to 5 to 10 years. If your target is 5 to 10 years down the range. If you're looking at it from an intermonthly point of view, not really. But if you're looking at it from a decade point of view, then yeah. It's a very OG long-term thing that the people do. It's not applicable to like 99.9% of the market. Sorry, 99.9% of the people. It's only applicable to some people who look, 5, 10 years down the line, sort of a thing. Do you use other charting platforms? Like I don't personally use TradingView. I only use TradingView when I'm streaming. Like when I'm doing my own charts, I use the broker's charts or I use my bot UI charts. I don't use TradingView. I only use TradingView when I'm streaming because, I mean, this is the only platform that's good, right? I mean, there was another one, but I didn't like the way it printed charts. So, what was the other one? What was the other one called? I can't quite remember it. There was this browser, there was this charting thing like months ago. Sierra? No, not Sierra. There was another one. There's this new one. No, the guy, one of the guys, TrendSpider, that's the one. Thank you. The guys came on Market Traders TV, and then yeah, we had the things. It's TrendSpider. Thank you. That was the one. Yeah, I didn't like the way it printed charts. Sorry, candles. We had I'm sure there's a VOD of that discussion. Me asking questions to the TrendSpider guy about it. Yeah, they probably, I don't know, changed it since then. I haven't looked at it since then, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm happy with TradingView. You know, I'm happy with TradingView. Dude, it doesn't. Let's be honest, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter where you look at the things, right? At the end of the day, it's still a chart. The only thing it matters on the other ones is, oh, talking of. How is 1 inch doing? Is 1 inch 10 inch yet? Probably not. 1 inch is now 2 inch. Oh! 1 inch went to 2 inch. Aren't you fucking glad that you took profits at 6 inch? My wife was happy at 6 inch. We had a joke about it back here. Do you guys remember that? It's like, yeah, my wife is pretty happy at 6 inch. So, you know. Yeah, do you guys remember that? We're at 2 inch now. I was aiming for the skies at 10 inch. We got the buy was at 1 inch, like 0.9 inch, I guess. And then this was the rebuy, PT, and I got stopped at somewhere around here. So I don't even have this anymore. I could potentially take it long on the retest here with a stop loss like right here. I'm gonna wait for it. See what Bitcoin does and make a decision then. It's fine. I mean, even if I miss the trade, I don't fucking. There's always going to be a next trade. Don't worry about missing a trade. Yeah, 2 inch was the next target. Next level to hold. This was the profit take. And then stop loss in profit around here. And here. I only missed the good trades. Oh. I mean, if you pay attention, if you're around here long enough, I'm sure you'll try to, you'll try to grasp, you know, the technique, or whatever you want to call it, in terms of methodology. And we talk about these things every single time when you're streaming. But yeah, majority of people, the way it works is. Like, let me read your mind. S rule. I'm gonna read your mind, dude. I'm gonna read your past. Okay, I'm gonna read your past. You made money on some shitcoins, riding the trend up. You thought you were the god of trading. You look at some stuff, and you go, all right, I'm gonna put some trades here, put some trades here. Yeah. I'm gonna dab on these trades. Yeah, I'm a god of trading. Turns out you're not, and you get stopped out all the time. You're coming back and you go, okay, I need to understand how it actually works. Now you're starting to finally look into how to trade and the methodology of trading. Is that what you are? I'm assuming yes. I don't look at it in terms of amounts. I look at it in terms of percentage. What's the highest ever you risked in a trade? I don't risk anything above. I mean, there are stocks out there. For example, Tesla. I risked 2%. Right. but I don't risk more than, you know, 1 to 2% generally. Tesla, I risk 2%. Because Tesla is one of those big boys that I'm holding for years and years. But generally, like 99% of the time, it's less than 1%. The 1% is, I sometimes do 1.2 all the way to 2%. The only 2% I've risked recently is the Tesla long, which was this long. I don't know if you guys remember this one. I risked 2% on the retest yet. I'm still looking for Tesla to come down to this level. Nothing has changed in the Tesla trade, by the way, guys. Yeah. Apple, the last trade I did on Apple was like 1% risk. The only thing in stocks that I risk most is the Tesla one. It's just the way I've always done it. I can't even tell you why. It's just I've done it that way. This level 900. This is where the profit taking was and the shorts was. Should be a chart in the Discord for it. Nothing has changed on Tesla, dude. Like, this was the chart. There you go. So you're shorting 1200. There you go. When we were around 1200. You're looking for it to come down to this level and this level. And this level finally. So these two levels have already been hit. 1100 and something and 1000 and something. Them have already been hit, as you can see. So he's just waiting for this now. So you're waiting for something like this to happen. So before, after. Beautiful price action. Right. Before, after. So come down, lose it, retest it, and continuation down. Is there any difference? Not really. There's no difference. Okay. 99% of the time, there's no difference between trading anything. Okay? That's something you have to understand right here. There's no difference between trading anything like 99% of the time. Right? But there is some times where you sort of have to understand the nuances and tweak it a little bit. Right? When you get to the next state of trading. Like when you're doing like market making or when you're doing liquidity creation, all that stuff. The way you do it in legacy markets is going to be different comparatively to the way you would do it in crypto. Or where you would do it in FX and all that shit. In legacy markets, it's about arbitrage. In FX, it's similar to crypto, but a lot more volumetric. So a lot more volume. So I say capital, volume, and shit. Liquidity and volume is the same. Liquidity is pre-volume. You guys understand what it means? Liquidity and volume is the same thing. The same shit. Liquidity is pre-volume. So liquidity is before the trade goes and triggers. Then it becomes volume. Okay? Liquidity is pre-volume. So if you understand the liquidity, you can understand where people would buy, where people would long, where people would short. So you can take advantage of that. Right? That's what liquidity means. Right? It's capital. But it's capital pre-volume. Right? After it's hit the market, it becomes volume. Right? Now, in the market, there's also liquidity zones, which is stop losses and all that shit. But those zones, you don't really call them liquidity per se. Those are zones where there is money laying there to be made. Now, you can call that liquidity, you can call that trap, you can call that, I don't know if I can know what you want to call it. It is what it is, right? It's just words, right? T for Tesla, T for tits. Here you go, find your reason. Yeah, I'm a tits man, not an ass man. So, Apple. I'm short on Apple, long on Tesla. Because Tesla starts with a T, I'm a tits man. Apple starts with an A, not an ass man. So, you know. Talking of Apple, the short on Apple, currently looking relatively good. If it does start losing this level, it's going to look really good. Joking aside, I'm still long on Apple until proven otherwise. Until proven otherwise meaning until we start losing this level. And if it does come to this level, I will be buying more Apple. Okay. Currently the long is from here, and I'll buy more here. Okay. The same as Tesla one, but the Tesla one is you're buying it here. Same, pretty similar to Apple, with the stop loss here. I'm happy with that. Yeah, trend will shift to ass, man. VIX still moving, still doing things. The next PT on the VIX is around the 40 ranges. We're still riding this. I'm not gonna take any more longs on the VIX at this stage until it comes down and starts testing these. If it does start coming down, and sorry, not these, 25. If it does come down and start testing 25, I'll probably will take a long, but not until it hits 40. So after it hits 40, I'm gonna wait for it to hit 25, then I'll take a long. Until it does that, I'm not gonna take a long. I have enough longs on the VIX. And if it does start breaking levels and all that shit, I have more longs here on the VIX. So it's just the way it's always works, you know, you're buying at this range. So. VIX has such a fucked up chart. Do you want me to show you the VIX chart, dude? How is this a fucked up chart, dude? It's the most easiest chart you can ever fucking see in your life. Anywhere near here, you buy it. Anywhere near the high low, you buy it. Anywhere here, you take profits on it. Anywhere here, you sell it. When like, you just need one. Like, let me go to a different VIX. This one. Like, yeah, I have it. I have it literally right here. Like, all you do on the VIX, dude, is it's very fucking simple, right? This is where you buy heavily, around this zone. You buy the retest here. Take profits. Take heavy profits. And potentially short. That's it. That is it. You buy a little bit here, you buy a little bit here. You take some profits here, you take some profits here. That's been the same thing for the thing for ages. You just people hate trading it because you have to wait. You have to be patient about it. Because it might take months for it to get there. Maybe even, you know, a year. Maybe 2. Like, for example, the previous trade was this. I don't know if you guys remember, right? This was a beautiful trade. We were waiting for this to come down to this level for, what? How long now? Like 1.5 years? Maybe almost fucking 2 years. So... me personally, all I do is I buy heavy here, I buy 50 here, I close 50 here, and I close 100 here. Not here, actually 80s. Here to 80s. If I'm being a little bit greedy. That's all, that's the way you always do it. What I mean by 50, 50 and 100 is your drawdown, right? So when you're doing your thing, right, in the VIX, you can't have too much of a drawdown. The exchange won't allow it, right? So what you need to do is you need to have a pretty decent amount of capital to have a pretty decent drawdown, right? For you to absorb as low as it's going to go to. So since you don't want that to happen, you want to trade the mini VIX, right? If you trade the mini VIX, the capital requirements is low, but you can have a much decent trade with the VIX. So you can buy the high of it and you can buy the low of it. Both of them would have stop losses. And you can take profits at the high of it. Wait for it to fail the swing here and take shorts. Because after it breaks this, you take a short. Like you did here. Like you did here. Yeah. That's the way to trade VIX. VIX is probably the easiest trade. But the issue is the money requirement. And what to do with the drawdown and all that shit. That's the harder bit. Looks advanced. No, it's not. You buy a little bit here at the high low. You buy a lot more here. You sell a little bit here. And you sell pretty much 80% of the position here. And you fully close the position the high 80s. That's it. Like That's it. Like I can't make it any fucking simpler than this. And you keep repeating the process over, over, and over, and over again for years and years and years and decades. Depends on the brokerage, depends on where you live, crypto. It's not as simple. It just depends on which brokers you can get it to, where you live. In America, it costs a lot more versus in the UK and the EU, for example. Because the way the America's intraday, interweekly stuff and the drawdown stuff works is a little bit slightly different in the majority of the brokerages in America. So in America, you would need a lot more capital versus in Europe, for example. It just depends on where you're doing it, which brokerage. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, guys, we're too poor to trade it. Move on. Yeah, I mean, it is true. It is true. I mean, you can trade the VIX Mini. I haven't dabbled into the VIX Mini, but and I know you can trade it, and I know a lot of people in the chat do trade the VIX Mini. I know a lot of you took the 15-16 trade. The index itself will say 14 hold, but you're not actually buying the index, you'll be buying the futures. So there'll be a premium on it. So whenever you say you're buying 14, you're not actually buying 14. You're probably buying 15, 16, 17, whatever the premium is when we reach that 14 zone. Okay? Because it depends on the future. If you're looking at a, next month, next 3 months, next 6 months, the price will be different. Generally, the lower we go, the higher the premium, right? The higher we go, the low there's gonna be a discount. So lower we go, there's gonna be a premium. The higher we go, fuck's sake, can't speak. There's gonna be a discount. So price is gonna be less than spot. I was gonna say spot there. Then the index. The higher we go, the lower we go, the price is gonna be higher than the index. This is the way it is. Anyway, not that it matters, but yeah. When you're looking at a coin like Bitcoin, is a rock bottom due to risk less than. When you're looking at a coin like Bitcoin, is rock, but like, what do you mean by rock bottom? What is rock bottom? How do I quantify rock bottom? How do I know it's rock bottom? How do I quantify a rock bottom? What does that even mean? High chance it won't dump. Like, where am I getting that chance from? Where am I getting that chance from? How do I quantify that? Is it a feeling? Is it emotion? Is it, oh, I hope it doesn't do this? TA doesn't tell you. TA doesn't tell you how low something is gonna go or how high it's gonna go. TA tells you the probability of it. But it can always go higher and it can always go lower. TA doesn't guarantee anything. TA gives you the probability. Whether you want to take that probability or not is up to you. So, I don't believe in such thing as the bottom or the top. If we start breaking levels, it's probably going to go lower. If we start, breaking above levels, we're probably going to go higher. But that's what probability is. So if you're asking me, where would I buy Bitcoin with more than 0.3% risk? Here. Because this is the level to hold. Why? We discussed this a couple of days ago. Because this is the level of the range that took us up. So if we fail this one, which is the high low of it, we're going to go and test the low of it. So this is your buy. This was your buy, and this is your buy. Now, do I think this is gonna moon? No. That's why I'm taking profits here and here. And I'll potentially take a short here. Why? Because since we have broken levels at the top here, the probability is we're probably gonna dump. Now the question is, are we gonna dump from here, or are we gonna dump from here? Right? Now, There are times when I take trades over 1% risk, but that's because I have heavy shorts, right? So this was like a 1.2% risk trade. But because I had shorts that were 16 times heavier, by the time I got stopped out on these longs, because I got stopped out on these longs here, my shorts were like 16 times heavier than my longs. So if in those circumstances, I can risk more, take a long in spot, not in leverage, in spot, recovering, right? But I will still be taking profits at appropriate levels, like here, for example, and here if it gets to it, and here if it gets to it. Because that's what you're supposed to be doing. The same reason you're supposed to be potentially longing it here, taking profits here, and putting your stop loss here. We discussed this a couple of days ago. Because if we do start breaking it, it's probably going to come down here. We discussed this yesterday because this arrow was done yesterday in the morning, right? So currently, I'm long on ETH, Bitcoin, XRP, and a couple of other shitcoins that have come back down and done a retrace. But first PT and some even second PT has already been hit. Second PT has already been hit on a couple of shitcoins. On ETH, second PT hasn't been hit already. On Bitcoin, only first PT has been hit. So on ETH, I'm looking for this move. Mix. This. We did this morning. So first PT, second PT has all been hit. This would be my third PT. So I'm just waiting. I have my stop losses in profit and I'm just waiting. If I do get stopped out, it would mean the probability is just going to come down and test this. So I'll be buying a little bit here as well. In this box. But currently, the stop losses are in profit. Because I'd rather get stopped out here than 5-6% lower. Right? Begging you. Happy birthday, Mike. Yeah, I cried because I didn't show up more. It was a good short from yesterday. Pretty good short. I don't short Bitcoin. It's against my religion. It's because it's haram to short Bitcoin. Didn't they say it was haram to short Bitcoin when Bitcoin was here? Do you guys remember that? We talked about it in the stream here. Was it around here when they said it was haram to short Bitcoin? Or is it halal or not halal to short it or something? Wasn't it here somewhere? You guys remember that? Yeah. Funny that. We made a joke about it. Oh yeah, we're in a downtrend, so it's not halal to short Bitcoin. Yeah. That makes complete sense. No one's gonna get debated by that. We joked about it here. It was funny, man. Because the same thing happened back in 2017, by the way. People were saying the same thing about XRP. When XRP went to like above the $1.5, and when it was hitting that $2, $2.5 range, people were absolutely crazy. They were like, "Oh, you're not allowed to sell. You're not allowed to trade XRP." People already had XRP, and they said you weren't allowed to trade it, meaning they weren't allowed to sell it, right? I was like, oh, it was haram to sell it, right? Not halal to do it, or whatever it's called. I think it is called haram, right? Am I wrong in that one? It's called haram, right? Like bad is the opposite of halal is haram, right? I'm right. Okay. So that's what they said. And I was like, oh, that's funny. I'm looking to take some heavy profits on XRP, and now it's apparently haram. So a couple of my friends who were Muslim came up to you and went, like, who makes the decision? Apparently the decision is made by like people, like elders and stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm not Muslim myself, so I didn't obviously pay attention to it. But I had friends who were, and they were worried about it. And I was like, dude, at the end of the day, do you want to make money in markets, or do you not want to make money in markets? Right? If you want to make money in markets, you buy level A, you take profits at level B. Fuck everything else. Okay? If you don't think that way, trading is not for you. Some people did it, some people didn't. You can only say so much. You know, it's their decision at the end of the day. Ram should be the new shotgun. Yeah. Dude, you can't be worried about other people when you're taking trades, man. You can't be going, oh, if I sell it here, some other guy is gonna lose a lot of money. Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna lose his house, he's gonna lose his wife. If you start thinking that way, trading is not for you, man. If you start thinking, oh, what is he gonna say? Oh no. 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 Do you believe in God? That's a very, very big question. I wouldn't say I'm religious per se, but I still celebrate and I still, you know, believe. But I wouldn't say I'm like not like a religious guy. It's like when someone was asking, do you think aliens are out there? And I go, well, yeah. Do you believe in aliens? And I go, yeah. Because there's so much about the things we don't know. I don't want to dismiss it, right? Like, out of all the worlds, out of all the galaxies and all the fucking solar systems in the known universe, I don't believe that we're the only ones. Now, I might sound crazy saying that, but that's what I think. But do I think that there's aliens among us? No, probably not. We're not only the one with the grand time frame of the multiverse. Yeah, that's not even including the multiverse, right? The string theory, right? Isn't multiverse from string theory? Am I wrong? Man, physics, man. I got A in physics, but I don't remember most of physics, dude. Honestly, think maybe, yeah. This chat is crazy. This chat is always crazy, dude. Well, some people are euphoric because they made a lot of money. Some people are crying on the inside, but they're laughing on the outside. That's the way the Twitch chat is in the crypto sphere all the time, dude. Some people are giddy as fuck because they made a lot of money. Some people are just crying on the inside, but they want to laugh out loud on the outside. You know, they make jokes. When I say that, chat just stops, and they start thinking, and I go, "Which am I? Which one of them is me?" I like the fact when I said that, chat just stopped. No one typed anything. It's as if everyone was just pondering, Which am I? That's funny. I feel violated in my personal feelings. Alright. Right, we're past 10 o'clock now. Alright. I think I'm done. I'll see you boys and girls on Tuesday. Unless something crazy happens. I'm gonna chill out. And I'll see you boys and girls until Tuesday, I think. To see MATIC. Yeah, so MATIC long from here. We're still riding this shit up. Ooh, did he do a retrace here? Yeah, I did that. We're looking good for now. Your PT's all the way up to here. Stop loss is in profit. Next PT is here, and then the one after that is here. Let's see how far we go with it. We don't want to be losing this level. If we do start losing it, I'm looking for it to dump, dude. So we don't want to lose that shit. This was literally the last line of defense in terms of the long. And this was literally the last line of defense in terms of the long. I don't know about KuCoin. I don't trade in there, so. Who am I rating? I think I rated now. Get yourself a healthy breakfast. I have some bacon, sausages, and some eggs. I'm probably gonna make some scrambled eggs with a couple of rashers of bacon, couple of sausages, and some mushrooms. Yep, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Right. What was I thinking? Before we start talking about food, what was I saying? Yeah, rating. Right.
Been a key player in the development.
Raid. Alright guys, enjoy your weekend, enjoy whatever you're doing. And see you boys and girls whenever I see you. They're probably gonna be Tuesday. Again, unless something absolutely crazy happens. If absolutely crazy happens, I probably will stream again, but until it, unless it happens, I'll see you boys and girls on Tuesday, alright? Enjoy your weekend, see you boys and girls. Bye bye.